My name is I'm from Kazakhstan. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you very much for inviting for this opportunity. I'm very like China because China is our big neighbors. Kazakhstan and China always in friendship. So today I want to show you about our experience about we developed a mini program in WeChat system, in Weixin platform ecosystem. So I talk about automated online QoS system. So every China drivers can book all of his borders. Yes, thanks. Here we go. My name is I'm from Kazakhstan. It's a huge country in the center of Asia. So I'm representing the Information Accounting Center. It's a governmental company, joint stock company. So I'm a data science and analytics, but actually I'm a agronomist. So today, data and information we need to analyze it. But my main specialization is agronomist. I'm an agricultural specialist. IT is my hobby. So. Let me briefly explain what we talk about today. Today, first I will introduce about the cargo mini ROSAT system, mini program. Then we will talk about borders of Kazakhstan. Next one, I will talk about cargo ROSAT service in our platform. And finally, I will show to you a new digital opportunities with working with us. Cargo ROSAT mini program, automated online system for Chinese drivers. It's implemented with the Chinese company, Minibyte, developed with supporting of Tencent company. This project supported by Minister of Transport and the Minister of Finance of Kazakhstan, and developed with inside the Information Accounting Center. So why we developed this mini program? Because if you know, Kazakhstan, it's a big country, it's like a transit corridor, like a big hub, and all of the Chinese cargoes going to the Russia, going to the Europe, going to the Central Asia. So, and every drivers coming to Kazakhstan using our service, and it's no SMS authentication problem, paying this problem. So we decided to create a native mini program inside the WeChat. So it's helped for all of the drivers, and if we check the practical results, it's 50 borders can in 5 countries available for booking for every China drivers. 3,000 booking online in 1 month. So we are in Weixin ecosystem only 1 month. Since November, it's around 1.5 months inside working in this system. So this is a result, 3,000 booking operations per month, 2,000 registered drivers from China, and around more than 800 registered vehicles and trailers in our system, and potential audience 1.1 billion users in our system. Maybe it can be bigger, yeah. But Kazakhstan always creating new opportunities for transiting, building the roads, building the railways. So we are in the center of the Asia, and we supporting the big Chinese development of One Belt, One Road initiatives. So, and we are happy to be in this platform. You can see here, this is our one-in-one page. So every borders, we can see the free slots, and every drivers can book his online in WeChat system. Okay, next. We can see how big is Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan, we have one of the longest land border in the world. 13,000, more than 13,000 kilometers land border length, 12 international transit corridors, it's 5 railways, 7 roads, it's a green one, it's international roads. And when Chinese drivers coming to the Kazakhstan with 5 borders, they go to the Russia, to the Europe, to the Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, under the via the port. We go into the Georgia, Armenia, and Turkestan, Iran. So all of the country available to connect with our system. So our country, as I said, is actively involved in developing China's One Belt, One Road. It's a strategic initiative, the North-South Corridor and the Trans-Caspian transport route. So we strong potential. We see the strong potential with the Russia, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, and the Iran route with access to the seaport and welcome China's participation in the Middle Corridor. It's a huge opportunity for us for growing up our economy, and I'm inviting all of the Chinese businessmen working in Kazakhstan because it's one land road system, and all of logistics can be working online in the system. So welcome Kazakhstan. So really, it's a very big country. As you can see, the Russia neighbors, China's neighbors, Mongolia, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, around 5-6 countries we are connecting. Okay, next. So this is about cargo Rosat system in Kazakhstan. We developed a big portal called out. Called out, it's translating like a support from Kazakh language called out, and we are supporting. Creating all the government services for business G2B platform, and then we have one of the service. It's like a cargo service. Cargo service developed for online booking system. It's full automatization with vehicle registration, entry scheduling, cross-border traffic flow management. So every driver we will check every driver license checking. So we know what kind of type of the cargo inside the truck. So all of the digitizing. So every car who coming to Kazakhstan, we are checking in and digitizing in our system. Why it matters? Because high volume of traffic from Kazakhstan to China, around 80% of the cargoes go by Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan acts as a key transit and export hub, efficient vehicle utilization, lower logistic losses. So if you check all of the users' activity, registered users in our platform 100,000, more than around 200,000 registered users. Total booking 3 million booking last 3 years, booking operation in this, and user with permits 8,000. And vehicle registration around 100,000. And if we check the information with vehicles and traders, it's around 400,000 equipments registered in our system. So it's main digital service for logistics in Kazakhstan. Okay, next. And finally, what's the next? Yes, what's the next steps? This is a new digital opportunities. So we conclude. To conclude, I would like to speak about what comes next. Sure, China logistic connects China with Europe, Central Asia with Russia, and land routes with Iran and other markets. We see that digital logistics is the core of moving, and we see that Cargo Rosat is digital infrastructure of all of the strategic gateway to Europe, ensures the main transit flow between East and West. So it's a core business. It's must-have things that we can give all of the markets. And second one, mini programs as a universal format. So mini programs show us the familiar digital service format for Chinese business. No need to install separate. So I see your presentation and same things you're showing. Because in the Weixin platform, all of the native interface is friendly interface, all security and trust done in the system. So mini program form as a unified digital layer for launching, integrating, and scaling cross-border services. Third, next level direct B2B services. As you know, Kazakhstan. So okay, we have a digital logistic, right? We have a subsoil use. We digitized all of the subsoil, all of the uranium, oil, gas, gold, silver, nickel, chromium, all of them. In the map, we have a service inside our platform. All of agriculture is digitized. at this moment. 90 million hectares digitized. We know every field, every crop, what kind of condition, temperature, soil moisture, vegetation. We know all of the farmers more than farmer about him. So next step, I think it will be better if we develop next mini program for contracting, for forward contracting, because a lot of businesses in Kazakhstan giving the investigation for growing the plants, crop, grains, oil seeds, sunflowers, and all of Chinese companies working in Kazakhstan with investigation. So my recommendation, next one, I think we will create new platform, new mini program. It can be make the contracts, B2B contracts and forward contracts. I see that if we have a business, it's a lot of risks. I think we understand about this, and our platform can send the information about information about contract information. Within the program, the following can be embedded: counterparty verification, confirmation of land and assets ownerships, credit warnings analysis. It's like a credit. That's like a credit history. We can understand what kind of farm is working, or maybe subsoil working, and it's risk reduction for investor buys from China. So, and finally, I know that China and Kazakhstan working very well at this moment. It's strategic partners, China, for us, and we hope that investigation go up, and we can produce any crop. We can find and mining all of the minerals and make good business. So I'm inviting you to Kazakhstan, be our guest. Thank you very much. It's shortly my presentation. Thank you very much.